everyone. This is Jack Drees with the weekend's #1 game in the Big Ten Conference. The scramble for the Rose Bowl between Purdue University, the conference leader, and the fast-coming Wolverines of Michigan, who can tie for the Big Ten lead with a victory today. Going into this game, Purdue is undefeated in conference play with 1 tie on the record against Minnesota. Michigan has won 3, lost 1 to be even with Wisconsin in the standings. And as Michigan's famed high-stepping drum major weaves through the ranks, to his place at the head of the band, the crowd of 54,376 football fans settles nervously in their seats, waiting the appearance of the teams. And here comes Purdue. There's a big contingent up from Lafayette, Indiana to welcome the Boilermakers. Speedy halfback for Purdue is Phil Klezek, and masterminding the Boilermaker attack is Dale Samuels. Fullback Max Schmeling supplies the power. And the mighty roar for the home team as Michigan trots onto the field. Spearheaded by their tailback Ted Kress, Michigan has been moving up steadily in Big Ten standings. Opening holes for Kress is veteran tackle Roger Zatkoff, while sharing Ted's brilliance afoot is Lowell Perry, end and safety man. Number 27 is quarterback Ted Toper. Purdue's famous battery of Dale Samuels and Bernie Flowers meet as co-captains with Michigan's Merritt Green for the toss of the coin. Now, before the kickoff, here's some advice from Bob Carson on how to pick a winner.
Those who know football know that it takes a combination of 11 good men for a winning team. A hard-charging line, a smart quarterback, fast-running halfbacks, and a powerful fullback. And those who know gasoline know that Phillips 66 also provides a winning combination of high-test elements, each with an important job to do. One gives you quick starting. Another provides fast warm-up. Still another is for power when you need it. And like an all-American halfback, another of these high-test Phillips 66 elements gives rapid acceleration. These high-test elements give you extra miles of driving enjoyment in every gallon of Phillips 66 gasoline. So drive in tomorrow and fill up with Phillips 66, wherever you see this orange and black 66 shield.
Purdue can all but wrap up the Big Ten championship with a win here today, and Michigan huddles around Coach Benny Oosterban out to derail Purdue's Rose Bowl Express. Now for the kickoff. Michigan kicking off, Russ Rescorla to do the booting. Rescorla sends a low kick bounding downfield. Curtis Jones ticks it up on the 13-yard line and brings it back to the 29, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Boilermakers. The ball is on their own 29-yard line. Handoff goes to the fullback, Max Schmeling, and he powers his way through left guard, breaks almost into the clear, travels for 15 yards, and a 1st down for Purdue. The next play picked up 6 yards to make it 2nd and 4 on the 50-yard line. Now the handoff goes to Rex Brock. And he smacks the left side of that line, finds racing room, and goes for a gain of 13 yards as Purdue turns on the power early in the game. Another 1st down for the Boilermakers. Benny Oosterban wears a worried look on the sidelines. It's 1st and 10 for Purdue. And the ball is on the Michigan 37-yard line. Now Dale Samuels takes to the air. His target is Bernie Flowers. The pass is complete, and Flowers is bumped out of bounds after a 7-yard gain. Don Oldham put the blast on him along the sidelines, and it's 3rd down and 3. Boilermakers have the ball on the Michigan 30-yard line. Hand off to Phil Klezek. Trying the right side of the line. Has to give ground. Comes back to the line of scrimmage. Is down there by Merritt Green, and it's no gain on the play. Purdue failed to make a 1st down. And Michigan took over, and now we pick up the Wolverines 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage still, Michigan's 30-yard line. Inside handoff to Tony Branoff, the right halfback. He tries the left side of the line. A 1-yard gain on that play. Then the next play lost 3 yards to make it 3rd down and 12. Michigan's ball on their own 28. Ball to the tailback, Ted Kress. Drifting back, looking for a chance to throw a forward pass. Can't find anybody. He's going to run with it. Ran too late. Lost a yard on the play. And finally, Michigan was forced to punt. Receiving the punt, we pick up Purdue 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. No score in this game as yet. Boilermakers have the ball now, first down. And off to the fullback, Max Schmeling. Again, that hole over left guard. He goes through this time for a gain of 7 yards. The next two plays failed to gain, to bring Purdue to a fourth down, 1 yard to go situation on their own 49. And they go into punt formation. Norm Montgomery back. The kick is on its way. Lowell Perry, the Michigan safety man, waiting for it. He's back on his 15-yard line, gathers in the ball, is hit by Johnny Kerr, fumbles, and Purdue recovers. Gerald Stupak takes it for Purdue, and the Boilermakers get a big break in the game, taking it 1st and 10 on the Michigan 16-yard line. Neither team has been able to score. It's a 0-0 ball game. Max Schmeling again with the ball. He powers straight ahead for a 5-yard gain. Lawrence LeClaire bringing him down. Then the next play gained 1 more yard to make it 3rd and 4 on the Michigan 10-yard line. 4 yards to go for a first down. 10 yards to a touchdown. Samuels back to throw. Bernie Flowers grabs that ball. Good for a first down as he's down after a 7-yard gain. The line smash went for 1 more yard. Now Purdue has it 2nd down and goal to go on the Michigan 2-yard line. Fullback Max Schmeling, again that hole in the left side of the line, and he's in there, and Purdue has a touchdown. Purdue goes out in front 6-0 and rapidly made it 7-0 by adding the extra point. Then following the kickoff, we pick up Michigan 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line. Purdue leading now 7-0. And off to Frank Howell, the right halfback coming back on a reverse. 5-yard gain on the play makes it 2nd down and 5. Michigan has the ball now out on their own 33. Line tightens up as the single wing goes over to the right, presses back. Takes the handoff from the fullback, throws a forward pass, and it is intercepted. Ed Zembel gets it, fumbles the ball, but Phil Mattea is right there to keep it for Purdue. So Purdue takes over 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. A nice turn of events, says Stu Holcomb of Purdue. 1st and 10 for the Boilermakers. They're right on the midfield stripe, and they lead in the ball game 7-0. Middledale Samuel stays with the airwaves. Out to the right goes the ball. Johnny Kerr has it. Tackled immediately. It's good for a gain of 12 yards and a first down. Roger Zatkoff was there to make the stopper on the play. 1st and 10 for Purdue now on the Michigan 38-yard line. Samuels back to pass once again. Can't find Bernie Flowers. Let's go to Johnny Kerr, and Kerr grabs that ball again. 15 yards that time. Another first down, and again Roger Zatkoff made the tackle. 1st and 10. Purdue's ball now on the Michigan 23. Purdue leads 7-0. The first quarter just about over. Samuels back. This time Bernie Flowers breaks loose, has the ball, he is down. A 9-yard gain as the quarter comes to an end. Michigan 0, Purdue 7. Picking up play in the second quarter, the Boilermakers were penalized. And now it's 3rd down, 12 yards to go. Purdue's ball on the Michigan 25. Let's turn our slow motion camera loose on Dale Samuels as he goes back to throw another forward pass. This one he flips out complete to Phil Klezek. It's a screen pass, and Klezek with a screen of blockers out in front of him sets sail toward that goal line. Don Oldham it was, catching him in midair and tossing him out of bounds after a 9-yard gain. Now it's Purdue's ball, 4th down, and 3 yards to go on the Michigan 16, and they're going to try for a field goal. Phil Mattea will hold. Jim Reichart will try. The kick is good. The kick is good, and Purdue leads Michigan 10-0. Jim Reichart kicking off for Purdue. A high kick loops down on the 3. Frank Hall takes it. Across the 10 now. Nice blocking there. Gets him across the 15. A cut back across the 20. Still on his feet. He's finally caught from behind after a 31-yard return out to the 34-yard line. Earl Henninger caught up with him to bring him down, and it's 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Ball on the Michigan 34. Out of the tee, the handoff to the fullback, Dick Balsheiser. He flips a lateral pass out to Frank Howell, and Howell spins up the field for about 3 or 4 more yards. The total gain on the play, 17 yards and a first down. Michigan continued to move on down to the Purdue 36-yard line, where it's now first down and 10 yards to go. Ted Kress with the ball. Can't find a passing target. He's going to run with it. Swings wide around to the left. Cuts back as he gets into the secondary. Goes for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3 now. Michigan's ball on the Purdue 29. Purdue out in front 10-0. Pitch out goes to Dick Balsheiser. On the left end, he runs into trouble but makes 4 yards, and that's enough for a first down. Michigan continued to march, and they marched all the way down to the Purdue 2-yard line, where it's now first down and goal to go. Tony Branoff with that ball wide to the left. Good blocking there. 2 men to take out the defense, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Michigan has scored, and they promptly added the extra point to run the score to 10-7. Purdue over Michigan. Then following the kickoff, we pick up Purdue as they received the kickoff and ran it back to the 34, and now have it 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line. Dale Samuels fading back. He's looking for his pitching partner. Bernie Flowers finds him. Let's go, and Flowers has the football. It's a gain of 17 yards. Don Oldham again making the stop. He's a busy boy this afternoon covering Bernie Flowers on pass defense. A running play picked up 2 yards, and it's 2nd down and 8. Purdue's ball now on the Michigan 47. Dale Samuels dropping back once again. Sends a long one downfield. Phil Klezak under it, has the ball. Hit from behind, it's good for 35 yards and a first down. Dave Tinkham made that tackle on the ball carrier. 1st and 10 for Purdue on the Michigan 12-yard line. Practically the end of the first half. Dale Samuels can't find a passing target this time. Tries to run, is hit and nailed. Speeds clear once again, giving ground. He is almost tripped up, gets away from the next tackler. Still on his feet, he's finally dumped for a 5-yard loss as the first half comes to an end. Football players need safe equipment. Here's another fellow who feels the same way.
Say, how would you like this for dangerous work? What if that safety belt should break? Well, actually, that belt is made so it won't break. It could support the weight of 5 men if necessary. It isn't enough for that belt to be safe. It's got to be super safe. And this kind of super safety is what you should look for in the motor oil you choose for your car. Protect your car's engine with Phillips 66 heavy-duty premium motor oil. An oil that's not just good enough. An oil so extra good, it surpasses manufacturers' recommendations for all makes of cars. An oil so good that we make this guarantee. Fill your crankcase with Phillips 66 heavy-duty premium motor oil. Try it for 10 days or up to 1,000 miles. If you aren't completely satisfied on every count, go to any Phillips 66 dealer and he will refill your car's crankcase using any other available oil you want at Phillips' expense. Be super safe for an oil that surpasses highest recommendations set by manufacturers for all makes of cars. This certificate is your guarantee of satisfaction. Get Phillips 66 heavy-duty premium motor oil. Remember, it's guaranteed to satisfy you.
Well, the Boilermakers are halfway home in this all-important battle here today, but 10-7 is not what is known in the trade as a comfortable lead. And now, as on each of our Big Ten games of the week, we pause to pay tribute to a Big Ten university. This week, it's the University of Michigan. Michigan's Angel Hall houses the College of Literature, Science, and the Arts, named for the late James B. Angel, president of the University of Michigan for 39 years. The English department's reading program is one whose emphasis is on reading, and its principal activities are reading, vocabulary building, testing, personal conferences, and group discussions. Here, Mr. Downer is preparing to use a tachistoscope in a perception test. The equipment is used primarily as a motivating device. The machine flashes numbers, words, or groups of words on a screen at exposures from 1/10 to 1/100th of a second. The aim is to increase the student's ability to perceive spans of numbers or words of greater and greater width when they are projected at shorter and shorter exposures. The theory is that the ability to perceive wide spans at short exposures is correlated with some of the habits involved in efficient reading. Such mechanical devices aid the student by forcing the pace and encouraging good habits of attention and concentration. Good physical habits are only one of the objectives sought. Instructors also aim to improve the habit and range of comprehension and understanding. By observing the eye movements of a student, English department instructors can determine a great deal about how well he is reading. In reading a line of print, a reader will pause to focus his eyes at several points. These pauses are known as fixations. A good reader makes fewer fixations per line than a poor reader. These fixation habits may be noted for rough diagnosis and for routine checks of progress. Throughout the English department's growth at the University of Michigan, individual attention for beginning students has always been stressed. Now it's back to this football game. Ready to start the second half. Purdue leading 10-7, and Purdue to kick off. Jim Reichhardt booting. And he rides one high in the air, drifting over toward the right. Bounds down on the 15, down across the 10. Howell's letting it roll to see if it goes out of bounds, but it stays in, and Topper makes a save just in front of a Purdue Boilermaker to hold on to that ball on the 1. But then Michigan moved up the field quickly. And following a penalty, we pick them up now, 2nd and 14 on the Purdue 48. Dick Ballscheiser back to pass, throws one out to Lowell Perry. It's complete and good for 11 yards. Curtis Jones made the jarring stop, and it's 3rd down and 3 yards to go for Michigan now on the Purdue 37-yard line. Single wing is over to the right. Ball to the fullback, Dick Ballscheiser, faking the buck lateral. He keeps that ball, plows his way through the middle. Goes for a 10-yard gain and another Michigan first down. Stu Holcomb, the Purdue coach, on the sidelines, a little worried. The next play lost 3 yards to make it 2nd and 13 for Michigan on the Purdue 30. Double reverse, the ball winding up to Tony Branoff. Wide to the left, nice blocking in front of him. And he's rolled out of bounds after an 8-yard gain. That makes it 3rd down and 5 on the Purdue 22-yard line. Ted Kress with the ball. Thad Stanford is the target, has the ball, and it's good for a gain of 17 yards. Another Michigan first down, 1st and goal to go on the Purdue 5-yard line. Ted Kress with the ball once again. A running pass into the end zone. Ted Topper has it, and Michigan takes the lead. Conversion was good, and that made the score Michigan 14, Purdue 10. Purdue received the kickoff. Brought it back to the 31 where we picked them up 1st down and 10 yards to go on their own 31-yard line. Michigan out in front 14-10 over the Boilermakers. Max Schmeling, the fullback, powers over left guard. Fights his way for a gain of 6 yards. Roger Zatkoff bringing him down, and it's 2nd down and 4. Ball now on their own 37-yard line. Purdue in possession. Hand off to Phil Klezak. He runs into an argument going over the middle of the line, gains 2 yards. Purdue got a first down on a penalty, and now it's 1st and 10. Purdue's ball on their own 45-yard line. Dale Samuels on a quick pass out to the right, complete to Rex Brock. Brock goes out of bounds after a 6-yard gain, tackled by Dave Tinkham. A line play gained a yard, making it 3rd and 3. Purdue's ball on the Michigan 48-yard line. Dale Samuels back to throw, drops down, fumbles that ball. Michigan recovers. Herb Geyer gets on the ball on the Purdue 49. Michigan's ball 1st and 10 on the Purdue 49-yard line. Michigan 14, Purdue 10. Ted Topper back to pass. Takes one quick to Lowell Perry and end over end he goes for a 15-yard gain and a first down. The next two plays gain 9 more yards for Michigan. And now it's third down and 1 yard to go. Michigan has the ball on the Purdue 27-yard line. Tony Branoff takes the handoff wide to the left. He's through for a first down, gaining 6 on the play. The next play gained a yard, and we pick them up now 2nd and 9 on the Purdue 20-yard line. Singling over to the right, Ted Kress in the tailback slot, taking the pass from center. Back to throw. Out to Thad Stanford, his end, and a jump catch brings him down with a 9-yard gain. Another first down. Then a penalty set Michigan back. Set them way back, and we pick them up now 2nd and 25 on the Purdue 26-yard line. Ted Topper looking for a spot to throw a forward pass. Again, Thad Stanford's the target, and again he has it. Another spectacular catch, gains 8 yards. Third down, 17 yards to go. The Wolverines have the ball on the Purdue 18-yard line. Ted Topper passing again. This time it's for Tony Branoff, and again it's complete. Branoff still on his feet, can't get away from the tangle of legs, and is dropped after a 14-yard gain. That makes it fourth down for Michigan, 3 yards to go on the Purdue 4-yard line. Ted Kress takes the ball. Guy's right tackle is stopped for a gain of a yard, and Purdue holds. Taking over on downs as the third quarter comes to an end. Michigan 14, Purdue 10. After an exchange of punts, we pick up Purdue in the fourth quarter now, 1st and 10 on their own 12-yard line. Dale Samuels throwing a quick forward pass out to the left. Bill Klezek with the ball, can't get far, a gain of 3 yards. Next play, gain 4 to make it third down and 4 yards to go. Purdue's ball now out on their own 19-yard line. Dale Samuels with the ball. Taking the pass, he runs with it, gets around the corner for a 7-yard gain and a first down for the Boilermakers. Dave Tinkham brought him down. Then an end sweep, lost 5 yards. Now Purdue's ready to go again. Dale Samuels fading back to throw. Johnny Kirk downfield. Pass is complete on a nice catch, and it's good for 24 yards and a Boilermaker first down. Dan Klein made the tackle. 14-10. Michigan on the bench is a bit worried as Purdue shows signs of starting another drive. It's 1st and 10 for the Boilermakers on the 50-yard line. Bill Klezek taking the handoff. Inside the end, he runs into trouble, but gains 7 yards on the play. Merritt Green was the first of several to hit him, and it's 2nd down and 3 for Purdue. And now they've got the ball on the Michigan 43. Max Schmeling, the fullback, bouncing over left tackle. Spun to the ground, he gains 6 yards, and that's another Boilermaker first down. But then Purdue was pushed back. And now it's third down and 26 yards to go. Purdue's ball on their own 47. Dale Samuels back to throw. Can't find the target. Wide to the left, he goes galloping with that ball, and he's running well. Fighting down near the 40, he gains 13 yards on the play, and it's fourth down now and 13 yards to go for Purdue on the Michigan 40-yard line. They go into punt formation with Norm Montgomery back. Kick stays in bounds, no chance to run it back. Rolling down to the 5, and then stops suddenly, takes a backward bounce, and comes to a halt on the 4-yard line. The first two plays gained 8 quick yards for Michigan, and now it's third down and 2 yards to go. Michigan's ball on the 12, Michigan out in front, 14-10. Pitch out to Dick Balshizer, the fullback. Inside the left end, cutting back now as he gets into the secondary. He powers his way for a 14-yard gain, and Michigan has a first down. But then a penalty set Michigan back, and it's 3rd and 18 on their own 18-yard line. Dick Balshizer with the ball again, hitting the right side of the line. Fights his way through, fumbles that ball, and Purdue recovers. Francis Gutman takes it on the Michigan 41-yard line. The first two Boilermaker plays failed to gain, and now it's third down and 10 yards to go for Purdue on the Michigan 41. The Wolverines out in front, 14-10. Dale Samuels looking for a spot to throw. Sights Phil Klezak. There goes the ball, and it is incomplete. Juggled around, finally hitting the ground. 4th down, 10 yards to go on the Michigan 41. And Purdue is going to go for it. Dale Samuels taking to the air once again. Bernie Flowers is far downfield. He catches the ball, but out of bounds. The pass is incomplete, caught out of bounds, and Michigan took over on downs. They were soon forced to punt, giving Purdue again the ball on the Purdue 15-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 with Samuels looking for a passing target. Intercepted by Don Oldham of Michigan. He's tripped up at the 5-yard line by Dale Samuels. And now Michigan suddenly has the ball, 1st and goal to go on the Purdue 5-yard line. Signaling over to the right. Press hands off to Frank Howell. Howell on the reverse, swinging wide to the left and going back deep. Can't make it over the goal line. He's good for a gain of 3 yards, bringing the ball down to the 2. Then a line smash gained a yard to make it 3rd and goal to go for Michigan on the Purdue 1-yard line. Frank Howell again, and this time he's in there. It's a touchdown for Michigan. Michigan went quickly into the lead now, 20-10. Then they kicked the extra point to make it 21-10 over Purdue. Purdue took the kickoff, brought it back to their own 16, where we pick them up now, 1st down and 10 yards to go. And only seconds left in the ball game. Dan Pobajewski taking the pitch out, swinging wide to the left, cutting inside the end, tripped up, goes for a 3-yard gain. 2nd down and 7 now. The Boilermakers have the ball on their own 19-yard line. Roy Evans, in at quarterback, back to throw a forward pass. A long one goes sailing down the field, and Don Oldham gets that ball again. Michigan intercepts, and that is the end of the ball game. Michigan 21, Purdue 10, the final score. And with that, we have another upheaval in the Big Ten title race. Purdue plummeting to 3rd place, Michigan and Wisconsin now tied for the lead. It's a heartbreaking defeat for Purdue as Coach Stu Holcomb extends a congratulatory handshake to Michigan's Benny Oosterbaan. And the race is far from over. Michigan must now face Ohio State. Wisconsin meets Minnesota, and Purdue hits Indiana in the game for the Old Oaken Bucket. Speaking of the great football performance we've seen here today, here's someone else who appreciates performance.
A girlie likes to know that she's appreciated when you take her riding in your car.
Show her smooth performance. Show her you've got class.
Simply fill your tank with Phillips 66 gas.
She'll love you for your pickup.
She'll adore you for your speed.
'Cause that Phillips 66 is just the gasoline you need.
That's how your gal will know that she's appreciated.
Remember, it's Phillips.
Phillips 66 gas.
Phillips 66 can do plenty for you.
Get up and go. Your car will go. Fill up with Phillips 66. To keep your motor superfine, just driving at the Phillips line. Get Phillips 66, heavy-duty premium oil. And Phillips 66, the peppy gasoline.